Luke, why do you always show up around big plays?
I don't know. I saw the ball drop on that one. Just had to hop on and get that turnover chain. I was excited about that for sure. So that was fun.
Well, you had seemed like you were around the ball a lot at Memphis as well. What goes into you, I guess, being looking prepared at this level right now?
Yeah, well, Coach Matt gets us prepared. He's all the walkthroughs we do and everything. We all know exactly our responsibilities and everything. But for me, I just really like playing fast. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm in on some of the plays, I think, is I'm just running, trying to get in on it. So, yes, sir.
You kind of flew under the radar in camp. Part of that was probably
Yeah, my hamstring, yeah.
At what point did you kind of realize you might have this big of a role?
Well, in spring, I knew I'd be able to contribute. I knew my ability and everything. I just knew once I went down with the hamstring, I'd have to work my way back up. Obviously, coming off an injury, you're going to be at the bottom of the depth chart, but I was able to do a good enough job in practice, and I just like being able to contribute.
Never a good time for an injury, but was that the timing particularly frustrating given it was right before camp?
Yeah, it was frustrating because I wanted to get out there and experience all of camp. And it would have been my second one, hoping to like play a lot this year. But I mean, it is what it is, and I was able to recover well and felt good afterwards.
How's the linebacker room different with Momo out?
Well, I'm in the outside linebacker room,
Yeah.
but inside linebacker room, I mean, it's going to be different because Momo's a big part of that room. But there's a bunch of guys in there that can play, and they got a lot of depth for sure.
Okay, I mean kind of generally like on the field. I know he was a
Yeah,
voice, that kind
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, Momo, he's one of those guys who just knows all of his stuff. He's able to get people in the right spot and obviously a great leader. But we got other guys who can fill that role. And so I think guys like Quez, Lakia, Willie, I mean, all those guys can play Dante. So, I mean, there's a lot of depth there for sure.
You feel like the change to the 3-4 benefited you?
Yeah, for sure. In high school, I played a 3-4, and I always actually played the will, so the weak side. Now I'm at the strong side. But last year I was playing inside, and it just felt a little different, a little off, like reading guards and everything. Wasn't as used to that, but playing outside, I feel a lot more natural, and I'm really liking that a lot more for sure.
Did you anticipate you'd be this far along, though? I mean, I know you're confident and everything.
Yeah.
And you had a good spring, but still.
I mean, I was going into the year, I was just hoping to be able to contribute, get out there and stuff. I know I got some older guys in my room, but I knew I had the ability to get out there, so I'm just trying to make the plays whenever I'm out there.
Who's teaching you the most out of those older guys?
I'd say all of them. I mean, Chuck does a great job, Q, B, Will, Sam. I mean, everyone in that room. We're all trying to learn our stuff, learn what Coach Nix and Coach Mack want us to do, and I mean, everyone does a good job helping out everyone whenever someone messes up.
How is it working with Tyrone?
I like Coach Nix. I mean, he's a little crazy at sometimes, but he's definitely a good coach, knows what he's talking about, and gets us in the right place all the right times. And so I love him. I love him as a man. And yes,
Is
sir.
he tough?
Yeah, he's tough, but he's definitely, like I said, he's definitely a good coach once you get to know him and everything. And he gets us in the right spot. And, I mean, yeah, just a great coach for sure.
How important was Dawson being here in terms of just your awareness and,
Yeah.
your path that eventually led you here?
I mean, I think with Dawson being here, it opened the door to a lot for me, like experiencing Ole Miss and everything, because before he was here, I didn't really know much about Ole Miss. But once he came, I started coming to all the games and coming around the facilities and everything. And I think me going into my senior year, if I could have chosen one school, would have been Ole Miss. And obviously that worked out very well at the end. And so I was really excited about all that and how I was able to come here. So pretty much my dream school.
Have you spoken with him a little bit since he's
Yeah,
What's he
yeah. I've been talking to him. He's obviously doing great up in Buffalo. Had a catch the other day, and he's just walking me through. I was sort of nervous going into my first couple games, talking to him, just like, what's it like being out on the field? Like, how's it different than practice? And he said, it's just like football. You get out there, and it's just not any different than practice, really. And that was one of the main things I experienced. It's pretty much spot on. You don't really think about the crowd or anything. It's just football. Everyone's trying to make plays out there. So
How much weight have you put on since you got here?
I think I came in around 213, 214, something around there. I'm a little over 230, like 233 right now. So still trying to get up there, get stronger. And, I mean, I feel like I'm at a pretty good weight right now, but still trying to put some on for sure.
Were your family able to get to both games over the weekend, or they had to
So
start picking and
they
choosing?
came down for my Memphis game for the first one, and then Dawson's playing the Jets, and so they all went up there for his first game, but they'll be down here again this weekend.
When did you guys find out you were gonna have that turnover change? You all know about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, so we learned about it in Tupelo the night before,
Okay.
and so that was actually one of the first things I thought of. Right when I recovered the ball, it almost slipped out for a second, but once I knew I got it, I was thinking about that turnover train running off the field, so that was exciting
So
for
did
sure.
they break it out in Tupelo and show it to y'all?
Yeah, Coach Luke brought it out. Everyone started going crazy and stuff, and so was really exciting.
So is it in your apartment right now, or where is it?
No, I just wore it for a little bit. I don't even know where it is right now, but I wore it for a little bit, and I know a lot of other guys are going to be wearing it this year for sure. So, yes, sir.